got our agronomist Neal Fehringer, who's been an agronomist with us for 3 years, maybe more now, has been really involved in this area of repurposing produced water. Neal, thanks for joining us, and tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved, and why are you the guy we should be listening to, so to speak?
Well, thank you, Seth. Yes, this is a wonderful thing that we're going to take some wastewater and turn it into a resource for beneficial use. I grew up in farm in Northeast Colorado, so I've been in farming my whole life, and I went to Colorado State University and have a degree in agronomy from there. I came to Montana, worked for a large farming company for a couple years, and then I had the opportunity to start my own consulting business, which I did in 1981. So I've been at this for over 39 years. We had sodic spots in our field on our farm, didn't really know what they were. Then when I came to Montana, there was a lot of sodic soils here. And so in 1995, I was hired by a Stillwater mining company that produces gypsum as a byproduct to their smelting operation for platinum and palladium. And I tracked 5 years of results in a field where we applied gypsum to quantify soil and crop production changes. And then that led me to working in the coal bed methane fields in the Powder River Basin in northern Wyoming. And so I have studied this interaction between conductivity and the sodium, or the sodium absorption ratio phenomenon since then. And we did a number of laboratory tests at Energy Laboratories in Billings to quantify how much gypsum we needed to put on to offset sodium to bring it down to where we didn't cause any problems with water infiltration into the soil. 3 years ago, Marvin Nash contacted me. He had got my name from Taylor Brown, who I've known for a number of years. And Taylor told him that if this was to fly, that it needed to pass through me first, that he wanted to know about, that he values my opinion on agronomic things. In fact, Taylor's family has a ranch up by Jordan, Montana, and I do their agronomy there too as well. But I just look as why do we want to continue to jam this water in the ground, causing problems, when we can clean up a good portion of it and use it to irrigate land that does not have enough water on an annual basis, whether it be Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, all through the Great Plains here. So it's just an excellent opportunity, and we can do it through science. The science is easily understood. So I think the reason to listen to me is I understand the science, and I'm passionate about taking waste and turning them into resource. Even people told us, including the governor of Montana at the time, Brian Schweitzer, told me that it couldn't be done. And I put on over 150 inches of water, and you couldn't tell we had ever been there because we kept up with the soil amendments as I prescribed them. So I have the history of a proven track record, and I don't want to put my name on anything that is going to adversely affect the soil. The production, and yes, we did increase the salts and sodium in those fields, but we were growing vegetation that could tolerate it, and now they're on a decline, and the salts will move down below the soil, below the rooting zone, and we did not hurt anything, but we were able to produce water or extra hay in the Sheridan area and other places during when there was 5 years of drought in about 6 years. Those farmers didn't have to liquidate their cattle. They didn't have to buy expensive hay. They actually had expensive hay to sell because of the situation. Yes, it was a short-term irrigation project, but it helped them get through one drought instead of having to start over once the drought was done. So it's just a wonderful opportunity to take a bunch of water that's produced every day and do something beneficial with it.